Okay, we are live. Welcome to the Call-In Show. This is the Call-In Show where I talk about some shit and then everybody calls in. I talk to you, the viewer, the listener, about your shit. Today we're talking about deals. Deals, the greatest deals you've ever gotten or the worst deals. The best sales. Maybe you're a seller. Most of us are buyers, but some of us are sellers. We're consumers, right? It's Black Friday Monday. It's Cyber Sex Monday. What kind of cyber deals are you getting? I've never done Black Friday or Cyber Monday, but I love deals, you know? Maybe, but I feel like they're not really, I don't know. Maybe I just don't look hard enough, but I feel like these are the deals for like the shit munchers out there. They're like, they think, for the people who can be tricked into thinking that bad deals are good deals. Not me. I only like good deals, you see. I got a great deal recently, the deal of a lifetime, some might say. I'll say it. There's a grocery store around here called Nestor's. I'm in Canada, by the way. Everything's different. Everything's wrong. Everything's messed up. There's this grocery store that's got, they got their regular sales. They've got, they mark the things off weekly, the certain products. And then also they've got these stickers, these circle stickers that they put on products that are nearing their expiration date. And you can get $1, $2, $3, or $4 off. And I live for these stickers. I go there every day looking for the new stuck items because I don't give a goddamn if something is close to expiring. I'll let it we know as I assume we all know here that those expiration dates, those are phony bogus. Those are Huey bogus bullshit. Those don't mean nothing. You gotta trust only your senses, your sense of smell, your sense of sight, touch, and as a last resort, taste. If all your senses have failed you up to that point, you can usually taste in your mouth if something is expired. That's not, we try to nip it before it gets to that point, but, they don't know when things are going to expire. That's just a guess. They're like, probably by then, you probably don't want to drink this milk. It's probably going to be gross by then. But you're the one who can actually determine if it's gross. You've got it. You've got it in your hands. Not in your hands, but in your, in the carton. You're not just pouring it through your fingers. I mean, you can do that also to check for clumps. I bet there's even a use for milk clumps. Is that what cheese is? Is that cottage cheese? I don't actually fully know, but I think old milk is just a new type of dairy. I don't know. I don't know the specifics on that. But anyway, milk, very popular sticker item at Nestor's because there's a lot of milk and everyone's all scared about milk going bad. No one wants to get a big mouthful of cottage cheese when they think they're getting milk. So milk has always got the stickers, and we had an amazing deal lately where these little tiny milks, little personal single-serving milks, were on sale. They were already $1 off, and then they had $1 off sticker. They were on sale for 99 cents, and they had $1 off sticker. So I was owed 1 cent per milk, and I wanted to get them all. I grabbed a few. I didn't grab them all, but it was amazing. It was the first time in my life. It was just like, because of the sales lining up, the stars aligning, I got free milk. 3 free little milks. And then on top of that, there was a whipping cream was $3 off. So I got a quart or a liter, because I'm in Canada, a liter of whipping cream for like $3. And then there was skim milk. There was a 2-liter thing of skim milk that was on sale. It had the $2. It was on sale, 50 cents off, and then it had the $2 sticker. So I got a 2-liter of skim milk for $2, and then I just turned it into whole milk by mixing it with the whipping cream. Oh, that is a deal. That is how you do it. All right? That's how you do it, folks. Boom. I live and die by the deal. Not really, but you know, I like it. I sure like it. I love grocery shopping. It's one of my favorite activities. And there's a lot within walking distance here. I'll walk from one to the next. I'll look at the prices. You know, I'm scouting. I'm scouting for deals at all times. I could go on and on, but I want to hear about your deals today, so I'll cut myself off a little short here. Also, because, you know, how long can one man talk about deals? All right, you can call in now. The number is 518-288-7938. Call in, tell me about deals, the deals of your life. Good deals, bad deals. They don't even have to be products. You know, you can be creative. You can talk about deals in a different sense, like the deal, like I don't know, a hospital deal, like I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Okay, here's a call. Thank God. Who's this?
From
Logan.
Logan. Hello?
Yeah.
Yo.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up, Logan?
Oh, wow. I can't believe I got through. My stream must be a couple minutes behind. I haven't seen you say my name on the TV.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, there's a delay. But you're on. What's up, Logan? We're talking about deals today.
Good, good. I'm excited to talk some deals because I've been on the hunt all weekend for some deals because I refuse to shop in person like my mother, grandmother, and sister enjoy doing.
They do the Black Friday going out deal?
Oh, yeah, big time. They go real bright and early on the Black Friday.
Did they get a haul, or are they just there for the camaraderie?
My grandma shops for about like 25 grandkids.
Oh my God! Good Lord!
So, yeah,
What a brood!
She does, yeah. And my grandpa, I think that's his least favorite day of the year has got to be Black Friday.
Why? Because the money is going out the door?
The money is going out the door. That's exactly right.
Is that all Christmas shopping they're doing?
Uh-huh. Christmas shopping, all done on Black Friday. And then she's all done. She can get all her ducks in a row and just say farewell to the rest of the Christmas stuff.
And what sort of deals are you looking for? Are you doing Christmas shopping when you're looking for deals, or are you looking for some personal items?
Well, I'm a sucker for a good deal, so usually if the deal's good enough, I find myself typing in my card there. But mostly looking for gifts for other people.
All right, and what have you been finding, dude? You got any sweet deals, or is everything shit?
Okay, well, there's I'm into camping.
Uh-huh.
So if anyone listening is into camping, there is a small outdoor products company called Paria.
How do you spell that?
Paria.
Okay.
And right now they have this sale called their thank you sale.
Uh-huh.
So you get 15% off, or if you do a big purchase, you get 20% off.
Do you work for this company?
I do not.
All right, just checking.
That'd be
15%, 20%. That's okay. That's not like an amazing deal though.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not phenomenal. But that stuff is fairly expensive from a lot of other places, and Paria already has pretty decent prices.
Okay, nice. What are you getting from there? You're already a camping guy, so I assume you've got your stuff already. But what are you getting now?
So me and my roommates, we have a club at our university where we do big group camping trips, and we take people out and show them a good time in the outdoors. And so we're going to be stocking up on some gear that we can rent out to our club members.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You do that like it's free to rent when you're in the club.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. But it's $5 to be in the club.
Oh shit. $5 monthly?
Nope. One time.
What's the point of that? What does that do?
Good question. This was our second year doing this club, and I guess we were kind of just trying to see how many of these fellas are willing to give us some money.
Fork over the $5.
Yeah, so that'll help pay for some of this garbage on here.
How many people you got in this club?
Ooh,
approximately.
What was it? I think 150 people.
Oh,
paid the $5.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, you're gonna need a lot of gear though, dude.
Yeah, I mean, our trips are usually limited to like 25 to 30 people.
That's still a huge group.
Yeah, it is a massive group. And,
does it get rowdy?
It does get rowdy. We reserve huge sites, group camping sites, and I would say the best part of it is when we go to the store and we buy all the food for the people for the club, and so we get like 3 full shopping carts full of shit, like $1,000 worth of food.
Dude, that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, that's,
so you're going to. Yeah, sorry.
No, just was saying that is the funnest part, grocery shopping for sure.
So you're going to like a campsite, like the sort of place where there's like a bunch of people and there are like little sites, or are you going like you hiking out to places? How's that work?
Yeah. This weekend is a good example. We have 2 trips going out because there's a lot of people who wanted to go out this weekend. So we got one trip who's doing a full hike out, 20-mile loop, a couple nights camping.
Nice.
And then, yeah, that'll be a good one. I'm going on that one, and then half of our board is going to Pinnacles National Park. Well, they'll stay in a group campsite.
And that's more like the drive-in to a parking lot type place?
Car camping.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Still, sounds like a lot of fun. You should definitely charge more than $5. I think at least a 20. Like you can make it. It's still a single bill.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, keep it to one single bill that is commonly found in any person's wallet.
A single Jackson.
Yeah.
You could do 4 times the camping.
We do charge like per trip.
Right? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so you have a budget.
Right. But that's why we're hunting deals today, right? Because we're trying to maximize the funds we've been allotted.
All right, so you've seen Pariah, but hey, everybody out there, if you're outdoorsy people and you know some better camping deals, like post them, dude. We got to get this guy a shit ton of gear.
Please. Yeah.
All right, thanks for calling in, man.
Hey, lovely talking to you.
All right, have a great day.
You as well. See you.
Oop, sorry. Cut him off. Hung up. All right. Oh. Is this working?
Aiden.
Yo, Aiden, what up?
Yo.
Yo!
This is Aiden.
What?
Howdy, Mr. The Minute Hour. This is Aiden.
How's it going today, Aiden? Are you doing well?
I'm doing pretty well, all things considered. Drove 1,600 miles in about 3 days. Have that behind me now, so I'm normal now. I'm reintegrated society.
What was the point of that?
Oh, yeah, I had to drive to Mississippi to have one Thanksgiving and then drive back to Texas to have another Thanksgiving.
Oh, are we talking in-laws?
Oh, yeah, I got, the great-grandmother, she's 92 years old, okay? I ain't missing Thanksgiving. with the 92-year-old great-grandmother. The amount of lore and pie recipes one place upon reaching that venerable age.
Wow, this feels new. It's like a respect for your elders person here.
Yeah.
Aiden, we so rarely see that.
You don't see that anymore. Not these days.
That's pretty cool, though, especially when they're in your family, because then the lore, like you're talking about, like they got the family lore, the familial lore.
Yeah, they do.
Did you find out some deep, dark, dirty secrets?
Well, yeah, but I don't feel like I should say at least some of them over here. They're pretty dark.
Fair. Yeah, we can all assume somebody fucked somebody they shouldn't have.
You've about nailed it on the head.
That's just the way it works. That's life, brother.
That's life. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Well, hey, so we're talking about Dealz today. You know, there's the famous Black Friday and the Cyber Monday. Are you into that shit or what?
So I actually have an astounding tale about a Dealz for you, and it might even be true.
Oh my!
And at the core of it, there might even be a moral.
Oh wow!
I don't know.
Well, please regale us.
So, imagine, if you will, a quaint, middle American 7-Eleven, perhaps with a nice Asian man behind the counter.
Nice.
And you're my buddy at this point in time. Okay. Imagine you're the buddy. Okay?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Okay. If you couldn't, then we're going to be stuck here for a while. Because you can, I can continue.
Yeah, I can put myself in those shoes.
Okay. I need you to go buy those Cliff Bars that are in that vending machine. I need you to go buy them because guess what?
What?
He sold them. They're only $0.25 each. You understand what the average bar retails at?
I don't know off the top of my head, but what is it?
More than $0.25.
Yeah.
You understand? This is the difference. This is where it all changes, okay? But I can't buy him. He knows me. He knows me and my Cliff Bar obsession, my lust for the Cliff Bar. And he'll know something's up if he sees me prowling around there. It can't be me. It can't be me.
What, you think like he's gonna change the price on you? He's gonna see your demand and increase the price?
Oh yeah, he knows he can get away with it too.
Oh shit!
I pay those prices every day. So you're feeling trepidatious, Buster Brown. You're like, I don't know. I don't know. This is some major shit. I don't know. The Cliff Bar monopoly barely held in check.
This could change everything.
This could change everything. I don't know. Here, why don't you lean into the glass of that vending machine and take a look there?
I'm looking. Squinting.
Just taking. I want you to lean a little bit closer.
Okay. I'm pressed against the glass now.
All right. Well, you're leaning a little bit too close. I need you to just lean a little bit back.
All right. Okay. This is a reasonable distance.
Yeah. Okay. Then I reach out and I wrap my nice strong palm. You know, people never really realize how strong the palm is. I rustle through your hair and I say, "Oh, is that new conditioner?"
Oh. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Why are you touching my head, dude?
And in the very instant you're distracted.
Yeah.
I realize this is the best chance I had. He's not here. He's not looking. And I have something that's capable of breaking open this container.
Oh no. Oh no.
Overcome with a blind Cliff Bar lust and rage, I grasp your head and use it as a bludgeon. Just bam! An glass shattering noise. I bounce your head off the thing, fracturing the bonds between man and Cliff Bar. And in that moment, I'm not going to get them for 25 cents. I'm not going to get them for 15 cents. I'm going to get them for free. That's the deal of a lifetime.
Dude, but you're destroying a friendship, dude.
Destroying a friendship property, my livelihood, all for a rush at the goal, all to live high on the hog, the Cliff Bar hog, the hog bar.
Aiden, this is obviously a true story. And
obviously.
So you've lived this. This is your lived experience. So what did you learn after having done this? I mean, I assume you've got a treasure trove of Cliff Bars now and an unconscious former friend.
Well, you know, we have to skip to the ending of the story then, which is about 15 years past, sitting here in my wonderful Nova Scotian mansion, right? Paid for entirely by Cliff Bar proceeds. I'm living large. I'm living free. When at the door, I get a knock. I go to it and I open it up. And there he is, the nice Asian convenience store owner.
Yeah.
The one who I quite inadvertently robbed him. He holds up an empty Cliff Bar wrapper, and I feel it deep in my heart. This is it. Turns to me and says, "You got swappy, you son bitch rat." I got swappy. So, and then presumably I'm shot and killed, but luckily, this story managed to be passed down. So what's the moral here?
You got me.
I'm putting in a lot of effort here to, regale you with this story. The least you can do is ascribe a moral to it.
The moral is a deal is only worth what you're willing to sacrifice to get it.
Exactly. It's that you shouldn't get sloppy.
Oh, yeah, that's basically what I said.
Yeah, it's effectively the same thing that you just said.
Yeah, I got it. I understood this story. Well, damn, dude. So, what do you? Yeah, I mean,
take a close look at a vending machine. Don't.
Someday you're gonna be a great grandfather, and this is all part of your lore now, dude.
Yeah, my own lore. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat a Cliff Bar.
All right,
thanks for all your entertainment.
Yeah, Aiden, thank you for calling. Thank you for telling us that story.
No problem. Might even be true.
All right. We wish you a wonderful. And it's like, why do the violent deed when they're already so on sale? But it's sort of like the sale is what made him even consider that. It's like they're already down to 25 cents, which is such a good deal. But I want to take it one step further and get them free and get them all and sell them on the road until I can afford a mansion. Those weren't his thoughts. That was the deal. That's the evils of the deal. Ooh. Are deals evil? Shit, dude. I don't want to think about that. There's another thing that was on sale at the grocery store. This imitation crab. I've been buying that up because it's like I keep buying like these containers like half pound for like $1. That's a Canadian dollar, so really it's like 70 cents. And I'll buy anything if it's under $1. Especially if it's meat. And there was also this bologna that was on sale, so I got this crab and this imitation crab and this bologna. And I had this idea yesterday to turn it into a mayonnaise-based salad, a crabologna salad. Not bad. Not good. But I ate it. Oh, shit. I thought I had a call there, but I fucked it up. Yeah, I ate that shit. Salt, pepper, MSG, little dill, little garlic powder, little onion powder. It's like I was making a tuna salad, but instead of tuna, it was imitation crab and bologna. Got some Kewpie mayo, too, because there's an Asian grocery store nearby. That's some interesting stuff. I like that Kewpie mayo. Who's this?
From
Kyle.
Kyle.
How's it going?
Hey, man. How you doing? I'm good.
Pretty good myself. I have a quick story of a really good deal.
All right, great. Let's hear it.
So one day I was sitting there in the airport and I was waiting for my flight. And as usual, they overbooked the flight. I don't even know how that happens, but there's a certain number of seats. You'd think they'd sell a certain number of tickets, but I don't know. But it was overbooked. And there was a happy couple. They were going to go to their honeymoon, and they arrived too late to catch the flight that was overbooked.
Yeah.
So over the intercom, they said, "Hey, does anyone want to give up their seat?" Well, nobody really wanted to give up their seat because everybody had places to be. Tried to guilt trip with the whole honeymoon story for a while until finally they're like, "All right, we're going to offer a $100 gift card for you to give up your seat. Anybody." That's a pretty good deal. I mean, it was a cheap plane ticket, right? I only spent like $200 on it. It's a 50% refund.
The gift card is like for the airline? Like to go towards another flight?
No, it was actually a Visa gift card usable anywhere.
Nice. That's good. That's real good.
It's the good shit. But I think, you know what? Let's play a game of chicken. I'm not going for 100. Let's see if they go for 200. A couple minutes later, they did. $200 anywhere gift card. Just give up your seat and hop on the next plane, which is in like 3 hours. I'm like, $200 to sit in an airport for 3 hours. You know what? I have my dignity. I have my self-respect. My time is worth something. I'm not doing it. So I waited. $300.
Oh, yes.
This point, everybody's looking around the airport terminal. Nobody wants to be the one to cave. Everybody's got places to be. But it's $300. We all waited out. $400.
Oh, shit.
Finally, with a $400 gift card, one that's, twice the price of the ticket I even paid, I decide, all right, fine. I go up, I give up my seat. The happy couple can go on their trip or whatever. I think somebody actually gave up one seat for one of them early on and got jack shit for their generosity.
Ooh. Because
I got the $400 for the second seat. So.
Oh, I see. Because you completed the puzzle there.
And so I sit down with my shiny new $400 gift card, pretty content. And I did a good deed. It took some bribery, but I did it.
Yeah, does it still count as a good deed?
Well, it was gooder than everyone else, I guess.
You had the second lowest price point. The first guy had a $0 price point. You were 400.
Yeah.
All right, so what'd you do with that money?
I did something very boring with it, but there's more to this story. That's way more interesting than what I did with it.
Sure.
I gave it to my mom to go shopping in exchange for her just like paying off $400 of my student loans. So boring.
That is boring.
I know. But anyway, back to the interesting part.
Yeah.
This ended up being an even better deal than possibly imagined, even aside from the fact that I squandered it with boring shit.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there in the terminal, and I have 3 hours to spend. And I'm just like looking through the flights, and I'm like, wait a minute. My flight was about to go to the JFK airport. And I know that this terminal goes to Philadelphia. And I know that there's a flight from Philly that goes to my actual destination. Just like the one that went from JFK to my destination. I'm like, so I look up, and it turns out that, yes, they put me on the next available ticket to JFK. But from this same airport, from the same airline, there was actually a flight going to Philadelphia in like 15 minutes. So I just go over to that gate and just start sitting there and waiting. And I see the captain heading towards the plane to board it. And I go up to him and I'm just like, hey, can I get on your plane? He's like, what? I'm like, I got this ticket. I don't want to go to JFK anymore. I gave up my ticket, being the good guy that I am, so a couple could honeymoon. But you know what? I need to go to Philly, and then I can go from Philly to my actual destination. And the guy's like, oh, I guess that makes sense. Hold on. And he goes up to the secretary lady with the ticket desk and talks to her for a little bit. And he's like, all right, buddy, you can hop on my plane, but you're only going to have like 10 minutes from touchdown in Philly to get to that terminal because it's leaving like 10 minutes later. You're going to have to run. You're going to have to run across that whole damn terminal if you want to make that flight. And I'm like, you know what? I'm up for a challenge. And so I ended up getting on the new plane, flying to Philly, dashing across the terminal like an absolute lunatic, made the second flight, got to my destination. I checked on my phone, and unfortunately for the honeymooning couple, their flight hit a storm and everything was delayed. And long story short, I actually arrived at my destination 10 minutes sooner than I expected, but 2 hours sooner than I would have actually reached it had I been on the original ticket.
Dude, what a beautiful sequence of events. You must have been just on top of the world that day.
Oh, yeah, it was the luckiest deal in my life.
I didn't know you could go right up to the captain and just say, hey, could I get on your plane?
Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird, but I
didn't
some
know he
family
was...
members that worked in aviation, so I had been talking to captains for half my life, and I'm just like, hey, buddy.
Did you mention the $400 you got to the captain, or did you just say you gave your seat up to a honeymooning couple?
It did not mention the $400.
Yeah, so he was like, I owe this guy a favor on behalf of aviation professionals everywhere.
Yeah.
Dude,
what a kind soul. I'll let him hop on my plane.
That's a great deal. I want that to happen every time I'm on a plane. Every time I've heard about this, and I'm waiting for that to happen because, you know, I got places to be, but I want $400. I would have taken $200, and I would have spent it all in the concourse on fast food.
In the next 3 hours, here's your challenge. Can you spend a $400 gift card on fast food in 3 hours before your next flight?
And the answer is yes. Of course. All right, well, hey, man, thank you for calling in. Great hearing from you.
No problem. Have a good one.
All right, bye-bye. Nice. Some good deals. That story, not to say that the other story was not real, but that story sounded real. Again, wouldn't want to denigrate the truthfulness of the previous story, but that one seemed more like a fable, whereas this one seemed more like a factual recounting of events. Which is better? I don't know. Cast your votes now. All right, we're gonna just keep moving on. We're gonna take more calls. Who's this?
Christopher.
What? Hello?
How you doing?
Who is this?
Christopher.
Oh, Christopher. How you doing, Chris? Can I call you Chris?
I'm doing good. You can call me Chris, Christopher, Christian.
I can call you Christian?
Why not?
Well, what's up, Christopher? We're talking about deals today. You got an opinion on this? You got a story of a deal? What's your take?
Man, I got me a good little story for you, man.
All
right. So right now I'm living in Houston, Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a historian, as they say. I was 20, I think 20. Just moved from Dallas to Houston for school. Didn't know no better. Didn't really have a lot of money. Cool, possibly. I was living in the student dorms for a little bit. Didn't like them. It was terrible. Kind of nasty. So me and my girl, we decided, we was like, hey, let's find ourselves a place. Let's just say, let's wing it. Let's do it. Let's go find ourselves a place.
Are you guys both going to school at a place, and you're?
Yep. We're both going to the same college, basically. So
okay,
basically, we're both kind of paying our own rent at this dorm.
Right.
So we're just kind of spending a lot of money at the store. So we're like, okay, let's just move on to something else. So we go to this nice, we don't like to live. We're kind of bougie. Okay, we're kind of bougie.
Okay.
You know. So we go to this very nice neighborhood, I guess you say, a part of town in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
We decided to go to this nice part of town. So we just looking at all these apartments, and of course, the nicer part of town you go to, the more expensive it is. Yep. We are just 20-year-olds with little to no money.
Mm-hmm.
So all the rents that we're seeing are basically like $1,800, $1,900 for what we want. But we want what we want.
Is this for like a one bedroom or two? What?
Yeah, one bedroom, but you know,
$1,900 a month for a one bedroom.
We're going to some pretty nice places.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah. So, but we know what we want. We want what we want, you know.
Okay.
So we're just looking and looking. So we just kind of give up. You know, we give up hope. You know, so we're just kind of on the way back to the ghetto to go find ourselves a little dingy place. And as we're kind of getting out of the neighborhood that we were looking in, we just passed this one spot. And we were basically just going to go to this corner store that was basically at this apartment. It was at the corner of the apartment. So we was just like, I'm going to go to Corners, I'm going to get some drink real fast, use the restroom, then we'll be on our way. So we get out, and we just kind of look at the apartments. Like, we're just outside looking in, like, oh, this looks pretty cool, looks pretty nice. And it was basically an hour before they were closed, or when they were going to close.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, you know, let's just pop in. Let's just see what's going on over here, see how much it is. We don't really have high hopes. Everyone's rent is extremely high. We don't have no money, nothing. So we just pop in. We're like, hey, you know, how much is it just for one bedroom? And this is where the deal comes into play. So the deal comes into play because we basically hit it at the right moment, the right time that a couple was moving out.
Mm-hmm.
So they were moving out, going to another place. And basically the place, I guess we caught them in like a sale. I'm not too sure exactly how it kind of works with apartments, but it's basically like it was a part where it was on sale. So we basically got this apartment complex with no deposit at $1,000 a month in the neighborhood that we want. Basically for $1,000, no down payment, moved in next week. So,
not even like a security? You didn't have to do first or last? Well, you probably did first month, but what?
Yeah. The security. It was like, I think $150 for like the deposit for it. But it
$150?
Like yes.
Usually, I mean, all the apartments I got, the security deposit is a month's rent.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, it was during a deal. So, like I said, I'm not too sure exactly how it worked. But $150, we got approved the same day. And then we moved in a week after. And our month has risen, but every time it rises, it only rises $50. So we're still kind of in the same kind of price range. So we're in this super bougie, super nice neighborhood, and we're basically paying the rent of if we're in the ghetto.
The ghetto. So it was like the right place, right time bonus or deal.
Yeah. So yeah, that was.
Do you get that? Is that like would you recommend to people? It's like you like just keep a lookout because this might happen, or was this just total luck?
This I feel like was just total luck because we have been thinking about moving out and getting to somewhere else, and you know the prices are just basically the same. So it's just I don't know. I feel like it was just the right moment, right? I don't even know if this is considered a deal. Maybe this is just like a test of like luck and faith or something. I don't know.
That's what a deal is, though. It's just being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, if it's the wrong time, they'll be charging full price. So how long have you been living at this place?
We've been here for 3 years. 3 years now.
Nice.
So
and
we only plan to move once, but after we seen the prices, we were like, you know what, I feel, you know, like this is the right moment, right time. So let's just stay here as long as we can, to be honest.
Yeah, really. I mean, like, otherwise you got to find like another extremely lucky deal. And I mean, how long is that going to take?
Oh, yeah, that's gonna take so long,
And
and just
searching
the
for
process.
apartments sucks. It's like you got to get your
Oh
hopes
my!
up and down so many different times.
And then you got to do all these different applications.
Yeah.
Some of these applications they actually charge you to do an application, which is kind of crazy. But
How much?
I'm not too sure. But I remember when we were doing one application process for one apartment, they charged us $50 to do the actual application.
Oh, 50.
Not even to get not even to get approved, to do the application.
Wow. Yeah. When I've gotten charged for applications, it's been like 15, not 50.
Yeah.
God.
So.
Well, hey man, that's awesome. That's a great deal, and I'm happy for you. I hope you stay there forever. I hope you get married and have 30 kids there.
Oh yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna have some a little army.
Very nice. All right, thanks for calling in, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for answering.
All right, have a good one.
Yes, sir.
All right, nice. Got some good deals so far. We're going to take a quick break here before we continue with the calls. I realized I forgot to put the number on the screen. I had the little number blocker on there, but the number is 518-288-7938. We're going to be taking a quick break now, and we will be back in a couple minutes. All the music from this stream is from Congas Bungus, whom I just found today. They do this video game music, and I guess they're a video game developer guy, and I don't know much about them at all, but I found them on SoundCloud, and I like their stuff. So we're going to listen to their music today. And here's more of it. Okay, we're back. We're talking deals today. Oop, 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 oop. No. Talking deals today. Good deals you've gotten. Tips for finding deals. I don't know. Deals that are going on currently. You know what's a good deal is going to the thrift store, right? Buying secondhand. We don't all have to be We don't have to live the consumer lifestyle. We can live off the backs of the consumer lifestyle. I mean, I love the consumer economy because it creates so much cheap shit for me to buy. But it seems even better to get it like after someone else has bought it first and sullied it, made it not as appealing anymore, so I can get it for cheaper. That's basically my plan. I wish I could do that with food even. I wish I could buy people's leftovers. Is that possible? Should we get that going? Is there a way to do that? They got like apps and stuff now for finding shit that's expiring. There's some app, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like some grocery store around here that just like puts together a bag of produce that's like almost, it's like right on the edge. It's about to be wilting and horrible. And they just mix a whole bag of it together, sell it for a couple bucks. It's nice. I'll buy garbage from anybody. Thomas.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
Not much. Just hanging out, thinking about deals.
Hell yeah. You been getting some good deals lately?
Kind of. So I just, because it's like the Steam sale right now, so I picked up the Master Chief Collection of Halo for like $10, which is like all 6 of the Halo games.
Oh my god.
I know, for like $10. I couldn't believe it.
They all work on PC?
Now they do, I guess.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But in kind of a more interesting deal that I got recently, but this might be a stretch. I got a free cat.
From where? From the dumpster?
No. So my girlfriend's sister, they like had this cat for a while. They like rescued it from like a shitty home, right? And then they got a dog and like proceeded to like neglect their cat and like keep it in the basement. And so like that home became a shitty home. And so they were like, yeah, we're looking to like rehome our cat, aka like get rid of our cat.
Rehome.
Yeah, it's a nice way to say like we want to get rid of this beast.
But we don't want to throw it onto the streets. We want to put it in a house.
Yeah, we don't want to literally kill it. Yeah. So I was like, hey, I'll take him. I take care of cats. I'm a good guy. And so we brought him home yesterday. He was filthy because he doesn't really get taken care of. So we gave him a bath, which he wasn't a big fan of.
No, cats.
And so now I have this old, like 13-year-old cat, and he, like, there's like a thing when you introduce cats, you have to like do it slow. Like, so I have a gate up right now to like separate them so they can kind of look at each other.
Right, because you have a cat.
I have a cat. You've met my cat.
Yeah, Mackerel.
Yes, Mackerel. And this new
He's
cat,
a beautiful
his name
boy.
is Tony. He is a beautiful boy. And Tony is a very nice boy, but he's just a bit of a, when it comes to other cats, he's just a bit of a curmudgeon, I think.
Cats they're weird with each other. Like, I don't know. It seems like a mixed
super
bag.
Territorial. Yeah.
And Mackerel's had free reign of the apartment for so long. It's his domain.
The funny thing is, dude, Tony walked in and Tony was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is my place now. You're the bitch.
Oh, no.
And Mackerel is like looking on, and he's the one who's afraid. Like, he's like very.
Tony's been around the block.
Tony has literally been around the block. He looks like fucked up, dude. Like, he's got like scarring on his nose.
He's like a convict.
Big bald spot on his back. He was just like mistreated a lot, I think.
Wow.
So, but here he makes a noise every time I go see him. I'm gonna say hi to him right now.
Oh, sure.
See if it'll pick up.
Let's hear.
Yeah. All right. Chunk stream. I'm glad you're doing a call-in show, dude. It's gonna make my night. All right.
Let's hear Tony. Oh. He's so cute.
He is so cute, dude. He's so nice.
Yeah, he sounds sprightly. He sounds like a young little fella. He's 13.
He's 13 and he's fat as fuck.
God damn.
Dude, he like rolls back on his belly. He's on his belly right now to like play and have me belly rub, and he really struggles to get back on his feet.
Thomas, All right, I got to ask you this in all seriousness.
Yes.
Are you worried about becoming a cat man? The whatever the equivalent of a cat lady would be, but a cat gentleman.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm not going to get any other cats.
That's what they all say, dude.
The next thing I would get is a dog, though, because I grew up with dogs, you know? And this was just sort of like a freak situation. I don't know. I just felt bad.
Yeah. This is how it starts, though. It's like a drug. Like, when we're talking about cat ladies, this is their rationalization. It's just like, oh, you know, I had to take in this cat, and it just keeps piling up until they got 12 of them.
I suppose, but aren't those people normally, like, lonely and stuff? Like, I have a girlfriend. So I've at least checked that box.
So you're exempt?
Like, they get all the cats because they can't get a man, right?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's what I've heard. But I feel like, you know, hey, I love cats. I'm a cat guy, and I feel like it's embarrassing to be a cat guy personally, even though I am.
People try to say this, but fuck them. I own it.
I don't. I feel embarrassed. I can't help it. There's something about the cat. I don't know. It's just like I love them because they're cute. They're so cute, the little kitties.
They're so cute. They're so nice. Like, what's the big deal? Well, I've also made like 3 YouTube videos about my cat, so you know,
I know, dude. It's like your YouTube is becoming
cat content,
and it's great. I mean, you can tell also in your videos, especially like, I mean, I watched the first one recently. I rewatched it, and you can tell how much you love filming your cat.
Dude, it's so fun. They do the dumbest shit.
And you got great footage because it's like you can tell that camera's that's like right there. It's like, oh shit. Cat's doing something cute.
And it's also just, it's the easiest thing to film because, like, I'm just hanging out in my apartment, like, working, and then I just, like, look over and he's doing something retarded. And so I'm like, well, yeah, I'm going to take a break from work and film this. And it's like, hey, you know, he's not a kitten anymore, but I have that footage forever.
It's true. Like, is he done, like, he's done growing, though?
Basically, yeah.
He's so fluffy. Mackerel's fluffy.
I know.
What is Tony like? Is he more short hair? Or is he fluffy as well?
So Tony's fluffy as well. So like we cut a lot of his fur off yesterday because he has a lot of mats. But even so, now I have 2 fluffy ass cats that are going to be leaving fur all over my rugs and shit.
What does your girlfriend think of the cat situation? Is she thinking like is she thinking what I'm thinking, which is like, oh no, like, this is never going to stop. We're just going to get more and more cats.
I don't think she's thinking that because she also, like, I mean, I wouldn't have found out about the situation if it wasn't for her because I went to her parents' place for Thanksgiving, and that's when she, like, texted me on the day before Thanksgiving because she was already down there, and she was like, yeah, like, my mom and sister told me that my other sister's cat is, like, basically being completely neglected. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. And then we, like, go over to their house, and he, like, totally kind of was. He just, like, was kept in the basement in, like, a room. And, like, yeah, anyways.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it is. And he's, like, the nicest dude to people. Like, he's so, like, yeah. Anyways.
Send me some pictures of this cat.
I'll send you some pictures of the cat. I do think this was an anomaly situation. I don't think I'm on the road to becoming a cat dad.
Yeah,
Mark my words.
I seriously doubt that. All right, sure. I have my doubts. I think you're going to call me next month and be like, all right, so there's another cat, you know, really down on its luck cat, and I just had to do it.
I'm getting, like, progressively more drunk on this cat life. Listen, man, it's just...
You're going to start thinking about, like, it's about the content, you know? It's like the more cats I get, like, the crazier the videos. Like, I gotta one-up my last cat video with another cat.
I needed a new arc. He needs a sidekick.
It's going to be, I mean, you're already thinking of it.
Oh, man, you know I thought of it, like, the second I said yes. Like, I was on that. I'm, like, waiting for them to be, like, cool because they're still kind of, like, wary of one another, and then I'm going to start, like, I'm plotting on their fucking, they have some arc together.
Yeah, they're going to be stars.
Yeah.
Mackerel is a star. I want to see Tony, but I know for a fact that Mackerel's a star.
Mackerel is most definitely a star. I think Tony will be funny comedic relief because of how fat he is.
Yeah. All right, nice. All right, thanks for calling in, dude. Good hearing from you.
Yes. Adios.
Bye. Dude, yeah, I mean, it is. Cats, they're so cute. Come on. Come on. Why does it have to be weird for a man to love a kitty, a cute little kitty cat? It's not. It is. I have to admit, it is. Even though I'm one of those guys. You know, it's like a. Obviously, we should like dogs. You know, because they're the dogs. They're the bros. The hoo, 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 hoo. And the cat's like, meow. It's like, it's not right. It's not right. It's not natural. But, you know, whatever, dude. We gotta just take the cards we're dealt, bro. If you like a cat, freaking lean into it, dude. I don't know. How many cats can you have? How many cats can a guy have before it's just it becomes wacky? It becomes a, you know, like a something you got to call in. 4? I've never had more than one. One is good. You can focus on one. 2, you know, I'd be interested to try it. I don't want to act like I'm not into that, because I would like to give it a shot. All right, the call number is 518-288-7938. I think I have that on the screen now. Yeah. 518-288-7938. Call in, tell me about Dealz. I don't know, we were talking about cats for a minute there, but that was based on a deal. Free cat. I don't know how much a cat costs normally, but free is always good. Free's a deal.
Call from
William.
Hello, William.
Hello.
What's
How
up?
you doing?
I'm good, dude. How are you?
Doing great.
We're talking Dealz
Little
today.
piece of wisdom about Dealz
Sure.
I have prepared.
I'm ready.
You don't want to buy something just because it's got a slashed price on it.
Oh. This goes
My
against...
mom comes in, she goes to the Burlington Coat Factory, she walks out of the store with 3 coats because they're all 50% off.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So this is based on...
Hatred for my mother.
Yeah, I was gonna say things that you've seen other people buy. So this doesn't affect you when you're in the store. You don't see a like, wow, this is 50% off. This is 70% off. I need to get it because when else am I gonna get a deal this good on this thing that I don't even necessarily care about?
But there you go, exactly. You don't even necessarily care about it. So then if you weren't even going to buy it full price, you're not saving any money. You have to value something at full price for it to become a deal. Otherwise, you're just kind of using your money.
Okay, but what about food?
Food is always the exception. Food's going to go bad. So food, if you're hungry, go for it. Food's cheap enough as it is anyways.
But it's like if you got food that's so on sale, and it's like, I could eat this. I wouldn't eat this if I had to pay $5 for it, but it's $1 now. It's like, I'll eat this for $1.
Yeah, and they mark those things down based on arbitrary expiration dates. Like, I mean, unless it's green, any food's going to be just scrumptious. They're just lying.
It's just to spook off the frail elderly people.
Yeah.
Who have so much buying power.
I actually had some sort of business idea. I had to make something to kind of make the world a better place for a college class. And my idea was to outsource dumpster diving to homeless people so they could raid like grocery store dumpsters and get all the cold cuts that they throw out.
Yeah.
Then you're paying homeless people so they have jobs, and then they also get the food. So they already got it one leg up on other things as well.
Wait, why are we paying them though? If they're getting the food?
Well, if they're homeless, they're not going to have to be paid very much to keep, hush hush.
But it's free. It's free to just throw. I think they should have it should be a pop-up stand. Like they're raiding the dumpsters to find food that's edible, and then they sell it to you at a crazy discount.
Okay. Well, maybe we pay them and then we charge them for the food. And we kind of keep them reliant on us. And so they have to still buy the food. And it's only like we're technically paying them because they got to eat.
It could be like you pay them a really small flat fee per dumpster. And then they can earn a bit more if they are able to sell it to consumers. But we don't tell them that it comes from a dumpster, the consumers.
No way.
But it's just it's $5 a dumpster. It's and so they can like go to, they can hit up like 20 dumpsters in a night. And that's more money than the homeless person's making, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like also they can get like 10% of the profit if they can sell the food. And there's like an app that's like, here's the pop-up store for all the expired food for the day.
Yeah, and college kids would go crazy for that.
I would go crazy for that, dude.
Yeah. I think it's starting to sound more and more like an actual idea.
All right.
I get a B- on paper, so.
B-? God damn.
Yeah.
Well, we just bumped it up to an A+.
Hell yeah. Next, I'll have to email my professor and tell her, fuck you.
I've got a few more ideas about this homeless dumpster app.
It was like 3 years ago.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, hey, thanks for calling in, dude.
All right.
So your advice generally is don't take the deal unless you would get it otherwise, with the exception is food.
And free college. You can swing free college. That's probably the best deal you can get.
Is that possible?
Yeah, you can get scholarships, full rides.
Oh, yeah, scholarships. Okay. You got to earn those or something?
Well, not really. It's kind of just if you are the person that writes the paper, there's so few people that actually apply for scholarships to go to a D3 school. You'll be able to get in pretty easily. And since the competition's so low, you can just kind of scoop up, email your local fire office. They give out scholarships for some reason. You can get $2,000 that way.
Oh, shit. All right. Hey, that's good advice.
No problem.
All right. Have a good one, dude.
You too. Bye.
Nice little advice for getting a deal on school. Always good. School. I don't know. I was pretty bad at school throughout life. I was great in elementary school. Man, those are the days. I was getting 100s, dude. Then it all went downhill. Started having to write essays. Robbie, hello.
Oh, hello. I made it on. Cool.
Yeah, how's it going, bro?
Going all right. Just got a Christmas tree today. Didn't get a deal on it, though.
A real Christmas tree?
A real Christmas tree.
That's pretty cool. I've never actually gone
awesome.
Christmas tree shopping. Do they... Well, how's that work? You walk around a field with a bunch of trees and they chop one down, or they're already chopped down?
Well, they're already chopped down. I live in North Carolina, and so one of the random things that you learn in school in North Carolina is that in the mountains of North Carolina, apparently we have a really our Christmas tree industry does very well. So I don't live in the mountains, but they chop them down over there, and then they get shipped to the rest of the state.
Is that like the Smoky Mountains, or is that more? Is that like the Smoky Mountains, or is that more Tennessee?
Well, probably like Appalachian Mountains, like Blue Ridge Mountains.
Okay.
You're testing my geography knowledge a little bit here. Maybe I'm embarrassing myself by not really knowing where the Smoky Mountains are.
I don't know. I just know because I was through Tennessee once, and they were talking about the Smoky Mountains a lot. But I just know that's
there
adjacent.
Might be some Smoky Mountains in North Carolina. It's right next to Tennessee.
Right.
So,
right. All right. So the Christmas tree industry is booming there.
It's booming.
Does that mean you get them cheap?
I don't know. Probably not.
What do you get? What'd you get your Christmas tree for?
It was like $90. It was a small one.
Like I said, I've never been Christmas tree shopping, so I can't
Not like
actually.
really
I can't verify this.
Like
but
7 feet.
That seems 7 feet. I mean, that seems good. I feel like I've heard they're normally like between 100, 150 where I'm from.
Yeah, so maybe we get a little bit cheap. And I went with my 2 roommates, and so we got it and we split it 3 ways, so it's only $30 each. You know, so.
So what prompted you to indulge in the Christmas spirit like that? Tradition?
Last year, I moved into this place with them. They're 2 friends of mine. I live with a couple of friends of mine. And I moved in last year. We got a fake tree, and it wasn't the same.
Mm.
And
you needed
I think it was a
the
good
smell
because it feels good having the real tree.
You need the smell of the pine, the needles on the floor.
The smell of it. Well, it's not actually. Okay. I'm going to be a little pedantic for a second.
Okay.
Common pet peeve of mine, and this is me being a pedantic asshole. But people often call Christmas trees pine trees.
Yeah.
But in reality, most Christmas trees, the good ones at least, generally aren't pine trees. They're fir trees, which are similar but not the same. And I think the distinction, well, you know what, I won't go too far, but they're generally not pine trees, they're fir trees.
Well, I mean, you started this, so you're going to, in fact, have to tell me what's the difference.
Okay, fuck. Well, okay, I think that the difference between a pine tree and a fir tree is that pine trees, they grow their needles in, like, bunches, where there'll be, like, one, like, little, like, cluster of needles, and then, like, 3 to 5 or so needles will kind of grow out in, like, a fan-shaped pattern from this one little thing. And so when they fall in, like, you know, a bunch. Whereas fir trees, each of the needles grows, like, individually out from the trunk. I think that's how the distinction works.
I like that. It sounds more cosmetic.
Yeah. I mean, the North Carolina state Christmas tree is the Fraser fir, which I think might be the kind of tree that they put in the White House. It's definitely the best Christmas tree. It beats the shit out of any other Christmas tree.
All right. Okay. You got the White House Christmas tree. All right. The Commander Biden tree. So.
Fucking people talk about, like, the Douglas fir sometimes. That gets thrown around sometimes. Maybe they do that in the White House sometime. I don't know. But, like, I looked up. Maybe I was just spoiled with the quality of Christmas tree that I grew up around, but those things look like shit. They do not look like Christmas.
Oh, shit.
Personally.
All right, the firs. That's F-I-R.
F-I-R.
The firs.
Not F-U-R.
All right, firs. Different. I wonder what... Man, now I wonder, like, where do the pines grow? Where do the firs grow? Do they grow together? Are they in the same climate, or is it just like...
I think so. I mean, we definitely have pine trees in North Carolina as well as fir trees.
Yeah. All right, well, damn. Do you think they would sell you a pine at a great discount because it's not the real Christmas tree?
They wouldn't even have a pine at the place that I'm going.
They wouldn't even be caught dead with a pine on there.
They wouldn't be fucking caught dead. Nobody would buy it, not with the superior stock
not with
that they have.
The beautiful... I think they should just have like a little pine section that'll just be like $20. Get this shitty fucking pine tree. It's not Christmas, but it's, you know, you could maybe you could fool someone from India or something.
Yeah. Well, you're trying to fool them, you know. Yeah.
All right, so you didn't. Probably the best deal you can get on Christmas trees is like in February or something.
Yeah, I mean, or you just go find some tree somewhere and just chop it down yourself. I guess. Right,
they're all over. You just got to hike the mountain, bro.
Oh, you're right. But February, you know, that's a good point. I don't know what they do with the Christmas trees. They don't sell.
You just keep, you could keep it alive in your living room until it's time. When do you take your Christmas tree out? When does it just become like? When does it start becoming painful? It's like, oh man, Christmas? That's so far away. When does it come down?
I feel like mid-January, mid to late January.
That's pretty good. So you leave it up.
I mean, you're not going to go like directly after Christmas, and then it's like you have New Year's and you have like a party, and then you're like hungover, and then you have to go back to work. So it's at least going to be like a week, and then like there's like you got to account for laziness to some degree as well. So I feel like getting it down in mid-January is pretty good. And
it's nice, you know. It's like a big candle in your living room. It's got a nice smell.
It's nice. It's nice. It smells good.
My dad used to take the needles and put them in a little tiny slow cooker, this tiny little crock pot with some oil.
Whoa.
And just it was like the smell of fur needles.
That's badass.
Dude, it was great.
That's a good idea.
It's Christmassy as hell.
Yeah. I learned that I was growing up incorrectly. In Halloween, I was shown that when you carve the pumpkins, you can put them onto like a tray and put them in the oven and like dehydrate them and salt them and eat them like sunflower seeds, like pumpkin seeds. And it's delicious and it's incredible. And I can't believe that we just threw them out when I was growing up.
That sounds great. My family
it's awesome.
We never celebrated Halloween because my mom was super Christian. She thought it was like a Satanist thing.
You were like, do you celebrate Halloween now?
Nah, it's too late.
Really?
It's too late. It's over for me, dude.
Is it actually too late, or are you just worried that the demons are going to get you?
Yeah, I just, I've gone this far. I've been so good. I've been such a good boy.
Yeah, it's not worth damning your soul.
We would still eat the candy. Like, we'd give out the candy. We'd acquiesce to the mobs at the door. But
you weren't allowed to go trick-or-treating?
We weren't allowed to go trick-or-treating or get dressed up. And we would get taken out of school on Halloween Day because there was always like a little Halloween parade where everyone would show off their costumes, and we would just stay home. So we thought it was great because it was like, oh, free day off from school. We get a bunch of candy. We don't have to do anything for it.
Sure.
So it was nice.
Okay, so you weren't pissed off about it?
No. I mean, I thought it was
weird.
Everyone else was like having such a good time, and we were just kind of like, yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that. We never really got the reason explained to us, or kind of just, my mom was just kind of like, no, we don't do that.
They don't fucking trick-or-treat anymore? No one does?
It seems like that, yeah. Was that COVID or what?
Sucks. It's not. Maybe COVID was the catalyst for it, but everybody just goes and does like trunk or treat. I think everybody's really. Right now, I think everybody's just worried about their kids getting like. I don't know. They're worried. Everybody's just.
But the parents go with the.
Super worried about letting their kids out.
When they're little kids, the parents usually walk around with them, don't they?
Yeah, I know, but now I don't know. They're lazy or something. It's just easier to take them to like a trunk or treat and get the whole thing done in like a half hour or something.
Trunk or treat?
Yeah, it's where like you go and like a bunch of people get their car. I don't know because I've never done one personally. But from what I've heard, everybody like goes and gets their cars. You have like a group of people, and then you just walk around like a parking lot and like trick or treat from people's cars.
Like a little trick or treat swap meet?
I think that's what they're doing now. These like iPad kids, yeah.
Weird. Well, that's interesting. All right. Well,
I guess you wouldn't grasp the magnitude of that.
It means nothing to me, dude. But I do like, I don't know. Actually, I don't like. I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it. I lived in my brother's house for a bit, and we did Halloween. And it was like, I don't know. I don't have the nostalgia for it, so it's like I see people ring the doorbell and I hang out the candy, and it's like I feel like I'm just reading from a script that I didn't write, where it's just like, you're scary, you look cute or whatever, and it's like I don't know what to say. I don't know what's normal.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm fucking hyped for Christmas though, and I haven't gotten. I'm nervous. I haven't gotten like anybody's shit, and I don't know what I'm gonna get anyone. And everybody's gonna hate me and think that I'm a terrible friend and family member. Yeah. But I'm still hyped for it. because I got this fucking treat.
Yeah, dude. And you can always just get booze.
That's true.
Yeah, for everyone who's of age, just buy them booze. They're fine with that.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned that a couple of years ago. All right, hey man, thanks for calling in.
Hey, thanks for talking to me.
All right, hey, have a great day.
You too.
Say hey too many times. You guys notice that? I'm always saying hey, 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 thanks for calling in. Hey, have a great day. Why don't you shut up for a fucking second, dude? Why don't you stop saying hey? God, it pissed me off. It pissed me off. The things I do, man. Shit, dude. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't hate myself. Who's this?
Artie.
Artie? Hello?
Hello.
Was this Artie?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, what's up, dude? How you doing?
Doing great.
We're talking about Dealz today. You got what you got to say? You got a take on Dealz? You got a deal that you remember?
I actually do have a deal. So, I live in Seattle, and there's like you can go around. Let me just go mute stream. Can't believe I got through. So yeah, when you walk around Seattle, there's like a bunch of places where you can buy retro video games, and I kind of have an addiction of doing that.
Are
And
you a
so,
collector?
like, for instance, you could say I might be a little bit of a collector, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Nice.
anyway, so if you, like, let's say you want to buy Conker's Bad Fur Day for the N64, right? That might run you like $300 something in a random video game store in Seattle.
Damn.
So what I've been eyeing, and I finally pulled the trigger on, is like this weird cart for $160 that will let me play any game I want on an N64. So I don't know if that counts as a deal, but it feels like it might be a deal.
So what do you mean by any game you want?
So, well, that's where Nintendo doesn't want you to be doing this, but like you could download any game and you could play it on your phone or whatever, right? But if you have this cartridge, it'll feed the N64 the data of Conker's Bad Fur Day, like the way that it's actually supposed to be read by the N64, right?
How do you mean? Like you can download games and then transfer them to this cartridge, or what are you saying exactly?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just put it on like an SD card, put it into the cartridge.
Oh. So is it easy to find games? Like, is it like you're downloading like emulator things, or like do you have to find a specific?
I mean, you have to find the exact game, but it's not that hard to find like pretty much any game you want.
Damn. So and it works? How long have you been using it?
It works. It works really well. I haven't. That's why it's my. They just lowered the price, so I ordered it, and I've been waiting forever.
Oh.
And I haven't gotten it yet. So
you ordered it online?
Yeah, it's online.
When?
Like 12 hours ago.
Oh, okay. All right, nice. Dude, I gotta tell you, I'm looking at a Conker's Bad Fur Day N64 cartridge right now. It's physically in front of me in the N64.
No way, you have one.
Are you mad freaking jealous?
I'm definitely not mad jealous. Like it'd be cool to. I've seen it in the store, you know, and I've not pulled the trigger because it's just so expensive. But like, I'm happy for you, man. If you wanted to cash out,
dude,
like,
it's not mine.
Keep waiting.
It's not even mine. How much did you get it for? $330, $300? You you paid $300 for that? Oh my god! All right, dude. Yeah, the person who owns this.
Oh no,
they paid $300.
$300.
They paid $300. So you were exactly right, actually.
Oh, that's hard. That's brutal.
That's incredible. Wow.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. The price is just—it's like It's like gold. It's staying steady at 300.
Good God. Damn. When did you get it? 3 years ago. 300, 3 years ago. God damn.
3 years ago.
Pre-COVID prices, dude. Damn. All right. Well, damn. So when you're collecting, like, is this all for personal enjoyment, or is there an aspect? Do you have any? Okay. So because if you're getting like a a thing. Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry to cut you off, man.
No,
like there is an aspect of it where I used to buy old like 3DSs. They would release like a limited edition 3DS, and then I would just give it to one of my siblings, and we keep that train going. Mm-hmm. And so like all of those, it's crazy how like you could just sell it all. Like I have ended up selling some of these consoles because they're like $400, $500. It's like, what the fuck, Doesn't make any sense.
What do you have, like, in terms of consoles? What do you have now, after you've sold them?
Well, so there's a guy actually in here talking about FPGAs, and Schloop is on the real shit right now. That's what it's all about.
I don't know what any of that means.
Like, there's like these things called cores that people are doing all kinds of crazy shit with cores. I'm probably the guy to explain it, but I did buy an analog pocket, and so you can kind of put whatever you want into it, or you can just download it all onto an SD card and play it.
Okay, but if you're getting something like that, like you just ordered, that's like I have to imagine that doesn't really have like collector type resale value. That's like more for personal enjoyment, being able to play the games that you want to play, but it's not like having the actual game is what the collectors want.
Yeah, and there is like I would say there are things that I have collected for that reason, and then there's things that I've like kind of bought and then traded away because it wasn't simply because it wasn't like what I wanted to be collecting.
Do you play these like on a CRT?
Some of them, yeah, especially my N64. I definitely do. I've got like a little 15-inch CRT.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty sweet.
The CRTs are great.
I mean, with the N64, you gotta play it on a CRT.
They are actually, not to sound like a fucking hipster here, but the CRTs really are superior for gaming.
I don't know about all gaming, but
what?
Especially,
it's got the immediate input. There's no lag, dude.
No lag. I mean, there's no lag on my 1 millisecond, Samsung monitor or whatever.
Yeah, right, bro.
But it's like if you want to play Starfield, you're not going to play that on a CRT.
Okay, all right, yeah. No, I mean, I guess I'm talking about retro gaming.
Yeah.
To emulate old games on digital, you get like a bunch of graphical differences, but also the lag is noticeable.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing that FPGAs are trying to solve for a little bit too. Like,
all right, I don't know what that is.
But it's just crazy.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know either, man.
All right, dude. Let's just get off this because neither of us know what we're talking about.
That's my deal. That's my retro game deal.
I'm glad you can play Conker's Bad Fur Day for half the price, and also a million other games that you want to play. So that's a deal.
Yeah, I'm psyched.
All right, I hope you get it. I hope it does arrive one day.
Oh, it will. I believe in the seller. This guy, he does a good job.
Is this eBay or is this a store?
It's a store, yeah.
Okay.
Crix. It's called the EverDrive. If you've ever heard of that.
No.
It's been around since the beginning of time.
Nice. All right, well, hey, thanks for calling in, dude.
Thanks for talking with me, man.
Yeah,
Take
of course.
it easy.
Have a good day. Bye. All right, we're going to take a quick break here so I can go to the bathroom. Normal shit. Normal person shit. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. All the music from the stream is from Congas Bongus. The link to their SoundCloud is in the description of this video. I'm playing all these songs off their SoundCloud, and they got more than what I'm going to be playing. Just check them out. It's cool video gaming music. They're also a video game developer type guy. I don't really know them very well. I've just discovered them today, but I'm going to be looking into their video game dev blog because I think their music's really cool, and so they're probably good at other shit. Probably. That's my opinion. I don't know. All right, be back in a few minutes. Okay, we are back. Oh, shit. Fuck. Gotta get to the right page. Alright, we're talking about deals today. Deals. Any kind of deal you had on anything. Anything counts, dude. Whatever kind of deal you can think of. We've been getting a variety of deals at this point. You can call in at 518-288-7938. You talk about, you know, the meta of deals even. What is where do we go? What is it? Is it the internet? Is it in person? Is there something special we're not thinking of that we haven't talked about? Let us know.
from
William Dean.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
This is William Dean.
Oh, William.
Announces.
How you doing, William?
Good. Am I on?
Yeah, dude. We're talking. What's up?
All right. So I have a deal that I think is like my favorite deal. I have this friend, and he's a drug addict. And every now and then, he decides he's going to stop. Like, he'll go to the emergency room and have like a feeding tube and stuff, because, something. And when he decides he's going to stop, he wants to throw away all of his drugs. And I said, no. Don't do that. And he gives me all the drugs. And sometimes I'm like, whoa, why do you have like this much of this? He doesn't sell it. He earns seven figures.
What kind of drugs are we talking about?
Methamphetamine, DMT, shrooms.
Whoa.
Good stuff,
Okay.
But he occasionally has some sort of scary situation, and he says, "Oh no, it's not worth it." And he's like, "Wait, he's lying to himself because he always goes back, right?" There has to be some way to endure life, and for most people, it just totally sucks a good part of the time. But for other people, when it just sucks, you've got drugs, and at least you have that good time that they can't take away from you, right? So if you have your drugs and maybe you buy 20 prostitutes and 8 of them show up, because that's like the ratio of turnout.
They just don't show up sometimes?
Yeah, like 50-50.
Oh, okay.
It depends. But anyway, so then you have your drugs and your prostitutes and your good time or whatever, and then like even if you go to prison or you die or whatever, like you at least enjoyed those base pleasures for that time, right? But the good deal is the free drugs. I also got an anti-deal. I rented a car from this company, Sixt, SIXT, to pick up in Boston. When I got there, they said, "We don't have any cars." I said, "You don't have any cars?" And I said, No. I said, "I'm prepaid and all that, but you don't have any." "Yeah, we don't have any." So they said they'd cancel it. And I got one from another car company. And then, a couple of weeks later, I got a bill for the entire amount, and they had charged me for it and claimed that I just didn't pick it up. And I spent like 6 hours trying to cancel it, trying to have them reverse the charge or whatever. It never happened. And so finally I was just like, I can't spend any more time on this. They win. And I'm going to be pissed about that for a long time. So that's like my anti-deal.
Oh, it is, yeah. You got screwed.
Because, right?
You got scammed.
God giveth and God taketh away. I did. And in fact, other people have gotten even bigger scams. They were arrested for stealing a car that they extended and stuff like that at other companies. That's occurred. That's the thing.
But we are saying, we are putting it out there that Sixt scammed you.
They did. They did.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the drug thing, though. Okay, sorry, what?
No, you go ahead.
Let's go back to the drug thing. So you get a bunch of free drugs from your drug addict, was it roommate or what? Your friend?
Right, he's just a friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then he always gets back on it. So are you doing the drugs? Are you selling the drugs? Or are you waiting for him to get re-addicted to the drugs to sell them back to him?
No, I never sell anything.
You just do them all? Or do you give them away?
Yeah, well, I'm not stingy, but I'm not maybe Christmas, I'll go around and I will see people that I know. Have you ever been to Philadelphia, like Kensington?
No.
No. Okay. Well, it's just littered with people that are definitely drug addicts, and then there's places in California that are like that, and so maybe Christmas I'll go around and just for free, just give everybody like a little Christmas gift, like
that's
like
nice.
Drug Santa.
You're cutting out the middleman there. Like those guys, usually they're on the street asking for money. And some people, they do that really shitty thing, like, I'll buy you food. We know that they don't want food.
Fuck that, dude. No. I am the real Santa for those guys. I know that they don't. I mean, maybe they'll take it, but that's not what they want.
They have to. I mean, they're like legally obligated to take the food, but
they are.
They're just like, come on, just give me the fucking money. Let me decide what to do with the money.
I'm going to do one better. I'm going to go, I direct to what they really want.
Exactly.
Drug Santa.
And of those,
no good deed goes unpunished. I'm a little worried about that aspect of it, but I know I'm going to make a lot of people happy.
Is there any drug in there that is your drug of choice? It's just like, yeah, I'll do this for free. I'm not going to pay for it normally, but if I just have it for free, I'll do it.
Well, I like psychedelics. I like amphetamines.
You do? Tell me as someone who's never done an amphetamine, what is the, how good is that? Is that something we should all be getting into, or is that too serious, or are people making too big a deal out of that?
I think people make way too big a deal out of it. There are certain people that think that everyone should do amphetamines. How many lawyers in law school, took Adderall? That's a mix of amphetamines.
Right.
Now there's a difference though between use and abuse, right? So if you're going to use it, okay. If you're going to abuse it, well, you can ruin your life. It's like people, with anything, with alcohol or whatever, right? Some people have a good time. Some people get cirrhosis and get in fights and just it depends on you. Can you handle it, or are you going to just destroy your life, right? Are you gonna ace your test because you studied, or are you gonna flunk your whole fucking life and all your teeth are gonna fall out and whatnot, prematurely age?
So you would classify yourself as someone who it's like, I can just wait until my friend has his next little meltdown, and then I'll have another little stash. But I'm not fiending for it. I'm not gonna buy it on the street every week.
No. I would never buy it on the street. Never. I wouldn't trust any of those people or any of that stuff. You don't even know what's in it. They cut it with crap, and it's just it's not good. It's not good.
So you're like a functional meth. I don't want to say a meth head because it sounds like you're not fiending for it. It's just something you like to enjoy every now and then.
I've never had candy in my life. Never had a single. I'm not addicted. Have you ever had alcohol? Are you an alcoholic?
Yeah, I'm drinking alcohol right now.
Well, okay. Well, it's
But I haven't had it for a whole week, not since the last Collins show.
Okay, there you go. See, you want a week. So in my mind, if you go a week, probably not an alcoholic. Yeah. Alcoholics are like up early in the morning,
shaking
for their yeah, and you probably are not.
I'm not.
You're probably not getting transfusions because you're bleeding internally from your drinking. You're probably.
I haven't noticed that.
Yeah, you're probably fine. Yeah, I would say that you might even be better off because you're having a drink during your call-in show, enjoying your life before you die.
You gotta let loose sometime. I mean, you don't want to be one of these uptight guys who never ever does anything.
That's
like
how
a Mormon.
You turn into a cat man.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I went there. But,
Oh no.
I think that the world is like turning into Nerf world, where everybody's like afraid of the world. They're afraid to let their kids do anything. Like trick or treat, the kids used to mean they're gonna do something to screw you over if you don't give them candy. I mean, that's what trick or treat means, right? Like you give them candy or you get some sort of trick. They move your outhouse bath or whatever they did in the days.
Right, it's a threat.
Yeah. But nowadays it's like it's so dialed back that when these people reach adulthood, they're not ready for the real world. And so then they like try to modify the real world, but then it's like I feel like the whole thing is turning into like people are just children forever, and this it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. Some sort of like group of adults is going to take us over one day or something, and we're not going to know what happened.
Like a group of adults from Iran or something?
Yes. And I'm not specifying a country, but
I just wanted to pick one. Just pick a group that seemed like they don't have children anymore.
So yeah, they're gonna take us over one day, and we're going to tell them that you have to wait while we charge our vehicles. It says that we have to use electric tanks, and that you have to do a ceasefire until the charging is done. And they're going to say we don't. That's not war. That's your ridiculousness.
Dude, you seen those? I love those Trump videos where it's got the Seinfeld theme over it.
I haven't seen it.
They're great. There's a whole series. There's a great one though. Where he's talking about environmentally friendly jets. He's like, oh, they're telling us we've got jets now that don't expend as much fuel. I was like, what does it matter? You're killing everybody. You're devastating a country. You're shooting everyone. What does it matter if the fuel is, I'm not doing it justice, but, look it up. Look it up, dude, is what I'm saying is. Look up the video.
He's probably making fun of Commander Biden, who...
I know. It's like, it's the hypocrisy of it.
I mean, if I was in the military and I thought that I might have to, like, kill or be killed, and my commander-in-chief was interested in everything but how to win, I might be a little unhappy about that. And I think it puts us all at risk. I don't know if you're aware, but they sold all of our strategic oil that we had. So we have a big, in the United States, you said you're in Canada, but I thought you were American, but maybe you're not, who knows?
I am.
Anyway,
I'm in Canada, but I am American.
Okay, got it. In the United States, we have the Strategic Petroleum Reserves, and we have them for a reason. And that reason isn't to lower gas prices right before elections. That reason is in case one day we get attacked.
Mm-hmm.
And, if we were to be attacked today now, we wouldn't have necessarily the fuel that we needed to see us through because Commander Biden sold it to reduce gas prices, a little bit at the pump.
Dude, but Biden of all the guys, I mean, he's the guy who's on. He's the Army, the Air Force. They're taking the meth because they got to stay awake, and do these bombing runs. I feel like Biden has got the top medicine, the most advanced stuff right now to stay alive.
They give it to pilots. They give it to pilots because they improve performance. If you're falling asleep and you got to complete some sort of like 36-hour or 48-hour mission or something.
Right. I feel like Biden's got to be on that 100%. But does that make him operate at a higher level than anyone else? Even like, should that be required of the president that they're always on these drugs to just like be so alert, so focused?
Well, I think a lot of them are, but they don't tell anyone because certain people might look down on them for it. But I think a surprising number of them are on some enhancer especially not necessarily on a day-to-day basis, but when they go into their debates and that sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they have, like Biden might have good days and bad days, but he knows if he takes his medicine, he might have a better performance.
And he's getting the best deal of them all on this shit, dude, because he's got the connections, dude. And I think he's, they should be on, groin enhancers. They should be whatever it takes. They should be on steroids because I want to see some fireworks between these guys.
Oh, this is going to be, I hope, a very entertaining season. I hope that they don't
just like they don't
somehow
nuke
back down. I hope that they go at the jugulars.
Yeah.
And that I want a cage fight.
I think my hypothesis is that Biden dies before the election, and then Trump gets elected, and then Trump is assassinated before he's sworn in.
I could see it. And, like how kind of like black holes are stranger than anything that science fiction ever dreamt up. I feel like American politics can be more interesting than anyone could ever imagine. even the craziest thing that you can think of, the most ridiculous thought in your mind.
Yeah.
Life can exceed that in American politics. And
I agree.
Might be the man to exceed all expectations. I mean, we already had the storming of the White House.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, no matter what you think about it, it was. I mean, that's like way up there on the entertainment.
Yeah,
stage.
I agree.
I remember there was some debate, and they were saying, like Trump, you said this sexist thing, and you said this other sexist thing.
It's locker room talk.
And then women, and then Trump says, only Roseanne Barr.
Dude, he would win him back.
Yeah,
only Rosie O'Donnell. That's what it was. It wasn't Roseanne.
Oh, sorry.
He likes Roseanne.
Sorry. You're correct. I'm incorrect.
Rosie O'Donnell.
I misspoke, and you're correct. I'm sorry.
Different fat lady with ROS beginning in their name.
Yes, but I should have not mixed that up. But
that's all right.
Anyway,
that's all right. We know.
He somehow turned that completely around.
Yeah.
And people were like cheering his sexist. I mean, that in and of itself is a little bit of a sexist comment. But somehow, because of its entertainment value, it was a home run.
Right.
What? And nobody who is facing him is prepared for that type of comeback. They're just not.
Dude, I want to talk about this because this is so interesting, and it is like crazy. Trump's not in the debates. It's like, what's going on? Is he ever going to debate? All we want to see is Trump in the debate. But this is not what the topic of the stream is today. We're talking about Dealz. So I'm gonna.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Christmas tree. I forgot.
It's not your fault, my friend. But hey, I'm gonna let you go now so we can get to some other callers here and talk more about Dealz. But thank you for calling in today.
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. You have a good day. Bye bye. Oh, I heard a breath to say more, but I already hung up. I'm sorry. We just got to move on. Who's this? Hello? Who is
hello?
this?
This is Rashid calling.
Rashid, oh my God, you're okay.
Yes, I am fine. Thank you for worrying for me.
Yeah, what happened, dude? Last time we talked to you, you got cut off. It sounded like you were walking into a dangerous situation, and I was a bit worried. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is an ongoing police investigation.
Oh.
So I am not wishing to discuss it. And if Charles is out there listening from the clink, you bloody mother, bunch of bloody mother.
Ooh,
anyways,
Rashid.
we are discussing.
Yes.
Sorry, please forgive me. It is.
That was a dark side of you, Rashid. I've never heard you speak in such a manner before.
Yes, I'm very sorry for that. I wish to apologize to you and your amazing group here. I see that there is Jack Law, there is Richard, John, I want to apologize for what I have said. Please
Quite all
forgive me.
right. We know that that's not you deep inside, Rashid. And if this is an outstanding police matter, I would like to just be on the record saying that Rashid is a perfectly normal, balanced, upstanding citizen. And if he's involved in any kind of violent altercation, he was not the perpetrator, for sure. For sure.
Yes. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I am on pain medication because of the incident, so I'm not myself. But anyway,
okay.
Today I wanted to lifting my spirits because I decided, I should maybe take the wheelchair to a parking lot and purchase something at my local market to make me feel more kinded, more lifted.
Oh, Rashid, you're in a wheelchair now. I'm sorry to read between the lines and just hear what you're saying, but it sounds like you're in a wheelchair now.
Yes, I am. It is a very difficult thing for me to be in right now, but perhaps Santa one day will deliver the ability for me to walk once more. Anyway, I got a good deal on a tree today.
Oh.
Yes, it will be my very first Christmas. I don't normally celebrate it from where I am from.
Yeah. How's that switch treating you? You're assimilating to, is this America lifestyle?
No, I moved from Winnipeg to Saskatchewan.
Oh, you're still okay. Interesting.
Yes.
They don't do trees in Winnipeg?
No, my parents, they did not believe in it. They thought it cost too much money and it would not be a good deal, and that was sort of ingrained in my mind. They always find good deal, Rashid. Always find good deal. So, if I'm buying something, I want a good deal, but
now,
I went down to...
Rashid, I don't mean to sound insensitive, but do you find that being in a wheelchair gets you better deals?
That is a very... Yeah, I think that could possibly be very big. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Because I think I got myself a heck of a deal today at the market.
Do you tend to explain? Do people ask, or do they just have a kind of a sad face when you see them now? I mean, you've had the before and after wheelchair experience, so you can kind of give us a little more information than someone who's been in a wheelchair all their life.
Yes. I think for sure they are more looking at me and they are saying, "Oh, this is a nice retarded, but he is a kind person." But I want to be able to walk again for sure because while I get the good deals, it's not.
It's not as good as walking. You want to walk more than get good deals?
Yes.
Well, okay. But, you got to take the good with the bad, don't you?
Yes, exactly. Yes, of course, yes.
But, and it sounds like, yeah, go on.
I got a great deal today. On my Christmas tree. It is 5'3", my size. It's the perfect Rashid tree for me. And why don't guess how much I paid for it? You will not imagine the deal I got.
I mean, we heard a guy got a deal on a Christmas tree earlier today, and it was $90 for a 70-foot tree. So I'm gonna just do a quick little math there. 5'3" it's about $75.
Sorry, did you say $90?
Yeah, that was for a 7-foot tree.
No, that could not. No.
Well, Rashid, before you jump to conclusions, that's American dollars, so in Canadian, that's maybe 130.
No, your caller was not telling you for true because I got myself a good deal today, I paid $700 for it.
Oh, Rashid. I have to, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's absurd. That's way too much. That's crazy. You got gypped. You got gypped big time.
You're You're playing a joke on me, perhaps, or
No, it's not me. I hate to do this. I hate to say this to you, but also I kind of relish it because you don't deserve this. You should return this tree. Rashid, a tree is $100. 150 max, and that's a lot. And that's for a 7-foot tree. You're talking about a 5'3" tree. I mean, 700. That's crazy. Rashid, what happened, dude? What was the story this guy was spinning to you?
I don't know. Perhaps it is because I'm in the chair and they are trying to take advantage of me. They are saying, "Look at this retarded. He doesn't know."
Yeah. And you paid this.
Yes,
Well, you didn't know.
paid them.
You've never bought a tree before. You didn't know.
This is my very first Christmas thing, and I was hoping to lift my spirits because of this incident, but.
Did you tell the tree salesman that this was your first Christmas tree?
Yes, I did, and he had a smile on his face, and he said, "Oh, I'm so proud of you and your family. Your wife will be so happy for this." But
do you have a wife?
Now my Christmas is ruined because I thought I got myself a nice deal, but everyone in Saskatchewan must be just like this.
I wouldn't. I mean, hey, Rashid, let's not draw conclusions. Did you get a receipt, Rashid?
Yes, I've got the receipt right here.
What I would do is I would take that to the whatever the Canadian complaint bureau is. Do you guys have one of those?
I'm not sure actually, but I will look into this very quickly for you.
Yeah, I think.
Just hold on.
Oh, you can find that out. Do you have like one of those Stephen Hawking wheelchairs with the laptops like built in?
Unfortunately not. That was not covered in the healthcare insurance.
Oh, okay.
But it gets me around good. And I have my wife to push me, so that is...
This is the dark side of the wheelchair. It's not all fun and games, after all.
I am not feeling very Christmassy right now.
Rashid.
Because now I have fear like I have forsaken my father for not getting the deal.
Rashid, your father loved Dealz. Is that what you're saying?
He loved Dealz very much, but I'm sorry. It is very hard for me to bring up my father because of what happened to him. But I would not take up too much more of your time. You have been very kind to me as always, and I would try to lift my own Christmas spirit up.
Rashid, we're all praying for you, and this is a horrible thing that happened to you. Not only as I guess you're from Canada. I was gonna say a Central Asian man, but you're from Canada.
Yes. I was born here in Manitoba. Well, not here because here is shithole.
All right, you're from Central Canada.
Yes, of course. But I've got some good Christmassy news here, actually. I just did the research here. It's a site called Red Flag Dealz. It's just telling me that I actually got a very good deal on my Christmas tree. $700 is actually what is this?
From Red Flag Dealz?
Yes. So
all right, well,
thank you for your prayers, Mammoth in Space. Thank you for being kind to me. What you have done with your prayers, you have delivered Christmas spirit to me, and I feel so much better. I got a good deal. Thank you so much for your kindness.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Well, Rashid, thank you, Rashid. We love you. We send you all our love, and God, we wish you the best, Rashid. He's going through so much right now. I mean, if you haven't been around last time, he called in and had a bit of a violent thing. Domestic violence. He had a domestic violence occur to him, which is rare for a man, but not impossible, especially not for a Central Canadian man like himself. We're going to take a quick break here. And then we'll come back. All the music from the stream is from Congus Bungus, a guy on SoundCloud who I just figured out. I just learned of him today. He's got some great video gamey music stuff. He's also a video game developer guy. And I'm subscribed to his blog now and following him on SoundCloud. If you go in the description of this video, you can find his link to his SoundCloud stuff. All the music from the stream is coming from that link. So if you like it, click on that. Follow him. Do whatever. Get involved with this guy's life or whatever, you know? Alright, we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, we are back. This is going to be the final segment of the stream today. We've been talking about deals. You know, deals. Deals you've got. We've got a little off track lately on deals. But hey, we're trying to figure out the best deals around. I mean, whoa. Here's a call right now. It's from a company or
Call
just a person?
from
Southwest Exchange.
To accept, press 1.
Hello?
Hey, man.
Hey, who's this?
This is Matt.
Oh, Matt, what's
from
up?
Louisiana.
Oh, cool. How you doing?
Good.
We're talking about
Hey,
deals today. Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah, deals are cool. I was just wondering if you think that it should be legal for advertisers to say that you can save money by buying something like that. I don't think that that's good advertising. I think that's manipulative. You know how they're like, save 20% by buying this, but you're not saving anything. That's my take on deals.
That's a good point. Because you can save money by not buying something.
That's the only way to save money.
Yeah. It's like to say that you're
Exactly.
saving is implying that you were going to buy it anyway.
Right, exactly. Well, look, man, keep up the good work. I appreciate what you do, and that's a really nice grill. Take it easy.
All right. Have a good day. Dude, that never happens. A 1-minute call. Someone had one thing to say and they said it and then they hung up. Is that what this show should be? Should I be doing that? Should I be the one saying goodbye to people after 1 minute? Leave your comments now. Tell me what you want. Because I don't care. I don't give a shit. That was nice. Someone had one thing to say and then they said it. I'm always trying to like figure out like, hey, well, and also, what's up? How you doing, dude? You got a girlfriend or what's your mom like?
Sweezy.
Sweezy.
Hey, Mr. Minute Hour. How's it going, man?
I'm good, dude. How are you doing?
Doing good. It's been a while since I made it through the calls.
That's right. We're talking about deals today. So you got a deal you got lately, or you got a take on deals?
Yeah, for Black Friday, my weed dealer had a sale.
Oh, good. I thought it was going to be about weed.
Well, yeah, it's just the first thing that comes to my mind when I think deals. I think cheddar, money, cash. You know what I mean?
Dude, weed. When you're smoking weed every day, that's a big expense.
It becomes money. It's like you're smoking money, you know, because you spend so much on it and you plan your fucking day around it eventually when you get into it.
Especially when you're running low.
What's that?
So especially when you're running low on the green weed, you start thinking like, oh shit, like, what's my plan here?
Yeah, you start scrounging up all the money you can, and you start making calls and go, I can get you the extra 20 next week. Just help me out.
So what was the deal with your Black Friday dealer?
He chopped off like $40 off a half ounce.
Wow, pretty good.
Yeah.
So he's part of the corporate consumer deal structure as much as anybody else. He's like Walmart.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know, it's like everyone's giving deals. He's gotta be on par with corporate consumerism.
When else do you get deals from this guy?
Just once in a while he'll throw me a little extra, or he'll throw me an edible or something, but edibles don't work on me, so he stopped doing that.
How much is this like your only guy, or do you have multiple sources?
No, I could find a new guy in 2 seconds.
No, but I mean like just in what you're buying currently, like do you buy just from this guy or do you buy from a bunch of different people?
No, I go back to the same guy because he's good to me.
So what would you say? What's your estimate on your monthly weed purchase?
About $260.
Okay. Not that bad.
Yeah, I try to keep it a half ounce every 2 weeks.
Like, that's pretty good. That's, for your standard weed smoker who maybe just likes to partake every couple of days in the nighttime. That seems like a lot, but to a everyday person, could be a lot worse.
Yeah, it could be. If I had more freedom in this apartment, I'd be hitting fat bong rips and just
Yeah,
going
so
through like an ounce.
yeah, exactly. If you had more money, is that what's holding you back?
Yeah, it's money, and I'll tell you what I do, Mister the Minute Hour. If I had some money, I would get a Puffco, one of those electric dab rigs, and then I would buy rosin or live resin or something like that for cheaper.
Have you done those before?
In cart form, like in a vape cart.
Oh. Do they have like? Well, okay, so you're not in a weed legal state, are you?
Well, it's a gray market.
What does that mean?
It's BC gray market. So it's kind of like you donate. You don't pay them. You donate, and you receive a gift, and then you also get weed with the gift. But you're really paying for the weed.
So this is like a brick and mortar location. This isn't a man in a parking lot in a 2006 Honda Civic.
I can go to. Yeah. There's a place I can go pick it up.
Oh yeah. That's interesting. That's a weird mix of legal and illegal.
Yeah,
when I was in Los Angeles, you go to one of these little strip mall prescription places. You hang out in there for 20 minutes in a waiting room. You're watching Watch Mojo videos on the TV, and you go in and see a doctor, like some fat guy in a white coat, and he says, "Why do you need a medical marijuana prescription?" And you say, "I have anxiety." He says, "Oh yeah? Good enough for me." And he checks off a few boxes, and you get your little made-up weed card. And I went to a place, and they had a little dab rig right at the bar. You could smoke a hot dab before you left the place. Even, you know what I'm talking about, right? The wax.
Yeah. They gave you a dab.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was too much, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get into with these e-rigs. I gotta pony up like $250 for one though.
Dude, but it's too much.
No, that's what I want. I need it.
No, dude, I did a dab. I wanted to see what it was like, and I was walking home, and I was like, holy shit. I'm so fucking high, I need to just take a nap immediately.
Man, I remember the first time I did a dab back in college with the titanium nail days.
What does that mean?
It used to not be a glass, like not a quartz nail. Where they put the dab, it used to not be quartz, it used to be titanium.
Oh.
And it was a lot harsher. And the stuff back then wasn't as clean as it is now. So it was a lot harsher on the lungs.
You're still chasing those days?
No, man, we got better shit to use now.
But you want a dab rig?
Yeah, I want an e-rig. I want like a Puffco.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. A Puffco e-rig? Is it all digital? Is that even real smoke anymore, or is that just pixels on a screen, dude?
No, it's a dab that's heated up in a thing that you can control from your phone. You can control the rig from your phone and turn the heat up and down and get it to the sweet spot.
What's the ideal dab burning point?
Shit, I don't.
Yeah, you'll figure this out when you got the shit.
Yeah.
All right, well, damn, I wish you the best of luck. When you're buying this stuff, this is all semi-illicit where you're at. So where do you go? You go on Craigslist? Or are you just talking to your friends? Or how are you going to buy a rig?
Oh, well, that's legal. I mean, that's just treated like anything else. It's like a tobacco product.
Oh, yeah. It's how you use it.
Yeah. That's the funny loophole that, has always been there with tobacco. You can just say anything's for fucking nicotine until you put weed in it, and then it's paraphernalia.
I see. All right, well, hey, Sweezy, thanks for calling in.
Hey, thanks for having me on. This has been an hour.
All right, have a good one.
You too, man.
Let's see if we can get this next call in time. Damn it. I missed it. Things are like just kind of delayed because I'm on the laptop and it's like just doesn't really work that well. Here's another call though. This one should work. Charlie.
How we doing?
Yo, good. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing great. This is my second time calling in.
Nice. Hell yeah.
You got my name right this time though. I was Turley last time.
Turley?
That's what you called me last time, but this time we're batting 1,000.
Wow, dude, that's retarded. I'm sorry I called you Turley.
That's okay, man. I should have enunciated more, but I should have called up as the king of deals. That's what I'm known as.
Oh my God, are you a seller or are you a buyer?
I'm a buyer. I'm on Slick Deals all day, every day. Do you know Slick Deals?
No, tell us.
Slick Deals is where everyone on the stream should be going. It's a website. They aggregate deals online. People just post them. You upvote or downvote them. They'll show up on the front page if it's a really good deal. People are calling up talking about their Christmas trees. Rashid eats $700 on a Christmas tree. I got a 6.5 foot tree for $50 with light.
It's already lit?
It's already got the lights. It's gonna be lit.
Oh shit. Okay, Slick Deals, slickdeals.com. How do you order a Christmas tree online? Like, these are online? Like, is it shipping deals or does it do it by location or what?
People just post deals on the website. So I could be like, Target's got Christmas trees for $50. And then if that's a good deal and the community likes it, they're going to upvote that. And then it's going to show up on the front page for everyone.
So you're talking about an artificial Christmas tree, though, just to be clear.
It is artificial. It's not a real tree.
There's a difference, you know.
Was Rashid's tree real?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he went to a place.
Oh, he went? Okay. All right.
But Rashid, Rashid got gypped. I mean, $700 for a tree. Rashid got the wheelchair markup.
Yeah, that was brutal. That was tough to listen.
That's not right. Okay.
I thought he was trolling. I'm still not sure.
No. He's a real man. So Slick Deals, though, it's not based on location. It's all online deals, or it's like a corporate thing where it's like at all the locations you'll be able to get this deal.
They've got a little bit of both. It's whatever shows up at the front. So like sometimes you'll see deals at like local chains. They'll show up on the front page, and I'm like, I don't live in California. I can't get
Okay, all right. So you sift them out.
It's usually not like hyper local. They're not going to have any like super local deals, but there's definitely some stuff that's like regional.
How long have you been on this site?
Probably a good 10 years.
Good.
Just like once a day or something. Go on there. Obviously, during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I'm on there a little bit more. And you never know what you're going to get.
All right, so
like Pawn Stars. You never know what's going to come through that door.
What makes you feel comfortable calling yourself the king of deals? It's not just this $50 artificial Christmas tree deal. Come on, what else? What else you got, dude?
No, that's the tip of the iceberg. Listen, I'm whatever people are in the market for, I'm their go-to person. Be like, hey, I'm trying to buy a laptop. I'll find you the best deal. You give me a budget, I'll find you the best possible laptop. Oh, you need a TV? I got a 55-inch 4K TV for like $200. That was a couple of years ago.
Oh.
Now I feel like that's not as good of a deal. Now you see those on Amazon all the time.
You do this for your friends?
Yeah, friends, family, whoever.
Do you just get a fucking kick out of getting the deal, or do they pay you a premium?
I just get high off of a good deal.
They don't even pay you?
I'm not getting no.
You don't need
I don't
that.
get paid. Sometimes if it's something like like a good credit card bonus or something, I'll give them a referral, and then I'll get a few bucks for it. But I'm not in it for the referral. I'm in it for the high of a good deal.
How much time do you devote to this a week or a month? Like, is it every week or is it every month? What's more?
It's probably, it depends on the time of year. This time of year, probably on a weekly basis. Not that much. I no more than like a few hours.
Okay. But it's like a hobby for you.
Yeah. I just, there's something about getting a good deal, that's just, it's the best.
I feel the same
when
way.
You can get someone else in on it,
You just you get the endorphins going, the serotonin.
Absolutely.
But what about yourself? I mean, you're talking about others. What are you saving the best deals for yourself?
I'm taking advantage of good deals for myself too, but I feel like lately I don't know if there's really been anything too good of a deal that I've taken advantage of off the top of my head.
It sounds like the more fun thing about finding deals for someone else is you can find the deal and you don't have to spend the money.
Honestly, that's probably a big part of it.
Yeah.
Like just that because you get all the high of finding a good deal, but then someone else getting to take advantage of that without it hitting my bank account.
Yeah.
That's perfect. But I don't know. I mean, I'm a big fan of something that's I don't like spending money on just shit that I don't need because I saw a good deal. I'm not like a hoarder.
Yeah.
But when I can save money on something that I need anyway. Like I bought $500 worth of food for my pets, and I got it for under $200.
You got some giant bags.
Yeah, literally just a massive shipment of dog food. And
you you like a Costco BJ's sort of guy? You only buy wholesale or what?
100%.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't have tons and tons of space. I'm not someone who's got just my walls lined with do you see these crazy people out there who literally have walls lined with diapers and stuff when their parents ever and their basements are totally full of all this shit. I don't think I overdo it, but I love a good deal.
Well, so what you recommend to others is slickdeals.com.
Slick Deals, and I recommend get a good credit card with good cash back. Especially if it's got the rotated categories, stack that. Find some good coupons online. Cashback websites like Rakuten, stack that whenever you can.
What is Rakuten?
Rakuten? There's similar sites to it. They basically you click on a link to the website through Rakuten, and then they get an affiliate kickback or whatever, and they give you some of that money.
Right, nice.
So if you, I don't know, if you go to Walmart.com through Rakuten's link, Walmart might give Rakuten 5%, and then they'll kick back 2-3% to you.
I just started getting credit cards. I just started getting credit cards a few months ago. Just a few months ago.
Oh man! All right, what card did you go for?
I mean, I just got the most basic shit ever because I don't have good credit.
Okay, what was the most basic shit?
I got a Capital One Saver card, a travel card, and a Discovery, a secured deposit card. I had to pay money to get it.
Oh yeah.
It's the most basic shit.
Somewhere on the credit card game.
Yeah. But I'm loving it. I'm accruing the points. I'm getting the cash back, dude. It's great.
I always tell people that as long as you're going to be paying off the card in full every month, it's just free money. There's no reason not to use your card.
No, I haven't had any interest or anything like that. I've just been using it as free money. Yeah.
And it adds up, man. Especially like I said, if you already get a discount on something, then you get your credit card giving you a little bit more cash back, a cashback site, you're saving money.
How many cards do you have?
Oh, I have too many credit cards. I think I have 6 or 7.
Ooh, nice.
But I had excellent credit. I got an 800 or something. It's just yeah.
I just got 2. I got 2 real quick, and I was trying to get 6 all at once, and I got 2, and then they were I kept trying to get more, and they were no, stop.
That's enough.
Yeah, like
keep in mind that's over like a long period of time. I've probably had a credit card since I was 18. So
yeah.
I mean, but credit cards are like the ultimate scheme for free money. As long as you're smart about it. A lot of people aren't smart about it and screw up their lives. But
yeah, what's the advice there? Just like, don't get a credit card. You can't actually believe that it's free money.
Always get a credit card. Like everyone.
But it's like you just said it's free money, but it's like you have to explain that to someone who's got like the mentality of an 8-year-old. It's like it's not literally free money.
No, well, I just mean like sign-up bonuses and all the other benefits of a credit card is quote-unquote free, but only to the extent that you're paying the card off in full. If every month you use the card as if it's a debit card and you only pay off, or you're only putting on the amount of money that you have, you're fine.
If you ever have to pay an interest payment, like you've just ruined the whole credit card.
You screwed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they want. The less educated people are about credit cards, like the whole scheme falls apart if they're not able to make up money off of the people who aren't paying attention, you know? But you're not going to be one of those people.
No. I'm in a great server. I'm in a great server full of people who just devote so many hours of their lives to looking at credit card deals and sign-up bonuses and free points and stuff. And it's like, if you've got a lot of expendable income, credit cards are exactly what to do, because you got to you do a sign-up bonus, and then it's like, you're going to get 100,000 bonus points if you spend $10,000 in the first 3 months, and then you just buy like a bunch of Visa gift cards, and then you use that as cash for your first 3 months. Like, you just buy everything with that.
Some people really I don't know. I don't tend to do that. I know some
too
people
much?
kind of will overdo it with that. And I'm not someone who's spending hours every week researching the best credit card or whatever. But when I do see a good bonus, if I can get 100,000 points and it's like $100 annual fee or whatever, why not? Easy, few buttons and you make $900, $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to do it. And that's a deal right there.
That's the deal. All right, hey, thanks for calling in, dude.
Yeah, man, good chatting with you. Take it easy.
All right, have a good one. Bye.
All right, bye.
Dude, I don't know how to game the system yet. I'm small potatoes, dude. I'm all about the grocery stores. I'm all about getting the free single serving milk, saving $1. Because it just feels amazing to get a free milk. It only cost like $1.50 before, but now it's free, and I'm just taking it for free from the store.
From
Kyle.
That's what it's all about. Kyle?
Hello.
What's up, dude?
I'm calling in again. I was the airport gift card guy.
Dude, what are you doing?
Another deal.
All right.
I remembered another deal.
All right, sure. What's up, dude?
All right, so a couple months back, I subscribed to this really cool physical media thing called Chunk Monthly.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that.
They keep sending me comics and CDs. It's so cheap and they're so good. I feel like I'm stealing.
Dude, nice. You've been enjoying the chunks you've been getting, whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
All right, nice.
All right, well, I just called in to shill Chunk Monthly, so.
Well, hey, great. Thank you so much. That's the deal. You're right. And thanks for calling back in. All right, bye. All right. And the stream is sponsored by Chunk, chunkmonthly.gumroad.com, and there's no reason to go on past this point. I'm going to tell you what the real reason is. I'm going to end the stream right now, and it's because I haven't had any kind of nicotine in over a week. I haven't even drank since the last stream, but drinking again makes me realize that I do want nicotine, so I'm going to go buy some sort of vape thing right now. I've been thinking about it for the past 2 hours. It's horrible. It's a horrible thing. It's an addiction. We're going to do another addiction stream at some point here. I'm not going to get a good deal on it, so it's not really relevant. But I'm just going to say thank you to everyone for calling in today. All the music from the stream has been from Congus Bongus, The link to their SoundCloud is in the description of this video. All the music that we've been playing on the stream is on that SoundCloud link. If you don't know, chunkmonthly.gumroad.com is a project that I've been working on with the guy Moxie Famous. It is a printing and publishing service. You pay $10 a month. You get a new piece of physical media in the mail every month. It's sometimes a comic, a zine, a CD. We're going to be doing some cards on a lanyard next month. It's always new stuff. We're upgrading our equipment constantly. Your contributions to Chunk help us upgrade our equipment and widen the capabilities of what we can print and produce. So it's awesome if you can give us $10 a month and you'll get something for it every month. If you don't have the money to do that, you can also go to chunkmonthly.gumroad.com, put your email in the little box on the top where it says subscribe, and you can get information emailed to you, basically monthly, like when new chunks are available. To do the monthly subscription right now, you have to be in America. It's a whole thing with shipping, but if you go to just put your email in there, you'll get the information on when individual items are listed. When they're listed individually, we can sell them anywhere. It's a whole shipping thing that I don't care to explain right now, but it's just a whole Gumroad thing. Anyway, chunkmonthly.gumroad.com. That's the whole thing that we're working on, that we're doing. Right now, the thing you can buy is a CD from the Gas Mask family called Matters. It's an album they released several years ago. It's a bunch of awesome rock music, sort of novelty, comedy, rock type stuff. Good stuff. Played it on a stream a couple weeks ago. Anyway, that's Chunk. Lots more chunks coming in the future. If you sign up monthly, you'll get them every month. You don't have to worry about it, but you do have to pay $10 a month. But you can also put your email in that box, and you can just find out about chunks when they become available. All right, we're going to end the stream now. Like I said, the music is all from Congus Bongus. And we'll play one more song here at the end. Thank you to everyone who's calling in, talking to us about Dealz. We'll be back next week talking about something else. What? I don't know. We'll figure it out later, dude. Quit hassling me, dude. Come on, dude. All right. Have a good night. And happy Monday.